Here we go. All right. Good evening, everyone. And, today is August 9th. And 1 month from today, the majority of us that are Grand Crew will be in Napa, California at the Vineyard. And it's going to be sunset time at this point in time, that Monday. I am so excited to go, you guys. I'm so excited. But, because it's not just Labor Day, it's our Crush It event. And it's our first ever. It's been a while since we've all gotten to hug each other, right? And so I'm really looking forward to getting some hugs in, and then the next week, seeing a bunch of you again. But one person I'm really looking forward to seeing tonight is our speaker tonight. He is one of the most humble members of our team. He is always out there telling everybody how great everybody else is, but he rarely reflects on himself. And, he always gives the lending ear, a shoulder, bit of advice. Not whether I follow it or not, but he does give the advice. But he's also a perfect example of how we need to be building our businesses here at Wine Ambassador. Now, why do I say that? It's because he's currently in number 1 place, and not by just a few points, you guys, by a lot. And it's so great to see him up there because he's so deserving of all of this. We know how hard work he puts into everything. He does a ton of stuff in the background, you guys, that most of you aren't even aware of. I know Linda and I are. Rory and Tanya, of course, are. But, you all know that he resides in the Southwest Florida area, but his heart still beats for Buffalo Bills. We know that. So you all know now who I'm talking about. And I got to first meet Niall 2 years ago, August 2019, in Dallas at a wine convention. Go figure. And, he's been a shining star in my life and all of yours, and it just keeps growing brighter and brighter. So it's my pleasure tonight to introduce you all to Niall Eddy, the one and only MSI. Take it away, Niall.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting a little teared up there, Stacy. Yeah, it's been a great journey, and it was Dallas. We actually went to the Dallas Cowboys football stadium because my best friend is a Cowboy fan, even though I'm a Bills fan, and I just love this rivalry we've had for a whole bunch of years now. It was 2 years. It was a few months before that he called me on the phone because I seen all this excitement and fun on Facebook, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I called him up, and now I've known him for 28 years. Right when I see Rory having fun and getting excited it was MySpace the last time he pulled me out of retirement. This time it was Facebook, and I just seen a lot of fun and excitement on Facebook. And I called him up and I said, "What are you doing?" And he told me about some changes that he had made. And he said, "Can you believe we get to market wine now?" And I said, "Excuse me, what did you say, wine?" And I just pulled the car over the side of the road and I said, "You said wine, fine wines?" And I pulled out my credit card and I said, "Only you can tell me the rest of it when I get back home. Just sign me up." Because that was one of the most exciting things I've heard in a long time, quite a few years. I tried to retire a couple of times, like I said. But when I heard wine as a product to market, I got truly excited and pulled over to the side of the road because I wanted to know everything about it, but I wanted that shipment leaving right away, and then he could tell me more about it later. So, you guys, I've been around this industry for 32 years now, a little over 3 decades. It used to be hard for me to say that. Now I say it with a big smile because, wow, I've been here for 32 years. 32 years is when I gave my notice, sure. And I gave him a 2-week notice too, unlike Stacy. But I was even luckier because my boss was so mad. He said, "If you're serious, you can go home today." So I shook his hand. I grabbed my toolbox and left. Best decision I've ever made in my life, 32 years ago. And then we've done a lot of great things over the year. But when Rory called me up and he said, we can now market wine. Wine was a direct-to-consumer and direct sales product that we get to add to the system they put together. I was just blown away by that. Wine is such a beautiful product. It's a social product. It's a fun product. I don't have to tell people to go take before and after pictures. I don't have to tell them to talk to their doctor. If they like wine, they love wine. There's nothing more to say. What does Rory say? Wine is wine, right? Well, I believe that same thing. Wine is wine. What a fun thing to market. And now we get wines out of Napa, California, shipped directly to our door. The direct-to-consumer industry was going to allow us to make that a business out of that, sharing fine wine with other people. I was all in. I didn't want to do nothing else. I put everything else out of my mind, out of my life, and this is all I wanted to do, and this is all I want to do for the rest of my life, because it's a beautiful thing to be a part of. Fine wines and the luxury of fine wine in your life on a daily basis is not going to do nothing but make everybody's life better in so many different ways, but it just makes your life better, makes your meals better, makes your evenings better, makes your gatherings better, makes every event that you attend that you get to be the person that brings the wine better. You go to somebody else's wedding and offer to bring the wine. You made their wedding better. It's just a beautiful thing to be a part of. And when people like wine, like myself and Shar and Stacy, so many faces that you see here, they don't just buy wine for 2, 3, 4 months, or 5 months. We buy wine for what, Shar? 12, 13, 14 years, right? Well, when a wine lover finds a good source of wine, doesn't matter what's going on in the household, what's going on in the economy, what's going on in our life, we want our wine delivered on time every month because we like our wine. So that just made it a no-brainer on top of a beautiful thing. And then, since I got involved, I had a lot of things that I had to keep working on in my life, and I kept giving this all the extra time that I had. And as I settled more and more things, I ended up with more extra time that I could pour in the year. And then it was more extra time and more extra time and more extra time. And I met so many great people, you, Linda, Shar. We just got to hang out at the last event in Destin. That was great too. We went to dinner. We got to have dinner together. And so meeting these wonderful people all over the country is another great thing. Wine lovers come together, unite, and have a fantastic time every time we get together. We've got great leadership in this company to share incredible vision with us, and then share incredible tools with us. And then we get to take our love of wine with that vision and those tools and take it to the world. And we just keep getting better, and we keep getting stronger, and we keep adding more destinations, more countries opening. And the wines are just, if you're a guest here, or you're brand new and you haven't received your first shipment of wine yet, you're probably thinking just a little bit, okay, wine is wine, like you just said earlier. Now, no, wine's not wine. Wine, mass-produced wine that you see in the grocery stores and the liquor stores, that stuff is cheap imitation wine. It's got all kinds of extra sulfites added to it. They give you a headache and a rot gut and all the reasons why we stopped drinking it when we were 18, right? This is pure wine or fine wine made the right way, kept in the vat until it's really ready, and then pulled out and bottled and given to all the members. Guys, every month we get 4 or 6 bottles of wine delivered to our house. These are bottles that are worth anywhere from $80 to $150 a bottle, and we get them at Walmart prices. Can you believe that? Because we're members of this wonderful wine club. So I've never in my life had anything as beautiful and as relevant, as exciting, as social, as fun in my entire 32 years to market and share with other people like fine wine. Wine Ambassadors has a mission to become the #1 Wine of the Month club, wine discovery club, wine education club on the planet. And I know, because I've known the people behind the scenes, the people that put that mission together for a few years, and everything else they've ever done, they did exactly that. Brett Hudson, Rory Rickard, Tanya Rickard, and Peter Antonio are going to make this the #1 wine club in the world, and they have all of us helping them do it. All of us get to go out there and share that with the rest of the world. So look around. How many people are on the call tonight? 191 people on a Monday night call. And there's probably, 1,000 bloggers that are involved already. If 1,000 of us just get busy and take this, I know where this company is going. I know I've seen this movie before. You've heard Roy and I both say that. I've seen this movie before, and all the right ingredients are in place. So I know how beautifully this movie ends. All of you get to say, I was there in the beginning. I was there in the beginning. I was a part of that in the beginning. I helped take this out there to the rest of the world. That's such a good feeling. Trust me. It's like a badge you get to wear for the rest of your life. I was there in the beginning before this company got too far outside of America. It was just stretching across America in the first couple of years. And now look where they're at. They're the #1 company on the planet in all these countries around the world. And I was a part of that in the beginning. That's a great feeling to have. So we welcome all of you with open arms, and just go out there and have a blast, have fun, share, and keep sharing until you just can't share no more, because we're going to do incredible things here. So to me, wine is the best thing I've ever done. This industry has created a great lifestyle for me, right? I got to spoil my family and raise them and give them their heart's desire like I never could have done in construction or aviation, which was the first 2 paths before I got to this industry. I've made millions of dollars in this industry, millions. And it's not the money that excites me, it's the lifestyle that excites me. I'll never send a check back to the bank. I am going to deposit. I'm going to let that go ahead and go into the bank. I'm not going to send it back, but it's the lifestyle that excites me. And lifestyle, when you start thinking about lifestyle, you picture the 5 women on the front of that video that you see out there having a drink with a big smile on her face, laughing, having fun. That's lifestyle, right? Wine paints lifestyle. Wine is luxury. I'm excited to be a part of it. And I know where we're going. I'm just glad you're all on this ride with me. So we're going to try something new tonight. Rory has recorded a brand new video, and we're going to start playing this video. So let me screen share. And I screen share with sound. And we're going to go down here to this one. Closed everything to try to keep the resources good. So we're gonna try this brand new video. You know, every Monday night or every month. I don't know exactly how he's going to do it now. You're going to be hearing from different MSIs and different leaders and different happy people in this company. And I'm really sure it's going to be Shar Hess here real soon. One of those people on here sharing. You're going to hear what wine means to us and how it's affected our lives. And then you're going to get to hear this video that Rory's going to be putting out every week. This is what you want to share with other people. Let the tools do the talking for you. Get them on a Monday night call like this, or share this video with them. And it's that simple. Just share. So here we go.
All right, everyone. This is Rory Rickard. I'm the CEO of Wine Ambassador, and my wife Tanya is the compliance officer of Wine Ambassador. And our family to yours,
You can hear
I
that?
wanted to explain this compensation plan, but I'm going to do it in 2 parts. First, we are very proud of what we've created here with Wine Ambassador, with our incredible partnership with Brett Hudson and Peter Antoniou, and some incredible people behind the scenes that have created an incredible compensation model. Also, the backing of incredible marketing tools and systems that we call the Grapevine. And I'm going to talk about that briefly in this overview. But as you get involved, realize that we are owned and operated by professional marketers with decades of experience in marketing and marketing online since '94. So we are partnered with you, and we are bringing all the tools and resources that we can create, locate, and incorporate into what we do here at Wine Ambassador. So we have a system that's called the Grapevine that's going to be constantly improving. That is our promise to you. It is something that we have created so that we can keep up with the latest and greatest in creations, both from internal and also external sources. And it allows us to generate marketing in a big aspect. We are in the wine and direct-to-consumer wine industry specifically, and we are here to dominate, be the largest in the world, no questions asked. That's the mission here. So we're looking for the most, easy to understand ways and methods to market, And we are also looking for the right partners to share our tools, resources. And when I talk about resources here, when I say that Tanya and I, from our family to yours, are providing the paid marketing to help you build in a bigger way, we are not kidding. This is what we do. So Tanya and I, we are owners, operators of Wine Ambassador, but we are also owners of multiple lead generation and marketing companies. We've been doing this for decades, and from our family's wealth and our, I guess, our overall joy in seeing others succeed, we've created a philanthropy project where we literally fund the marketing of our partners that are sharing our passion with wine and so much more to build this. So I'm going to start off with this. We created a compensation plan to allow for the full-time income potential starting day one from when you understand the training and access to marketing of your business as a partner or ambassador of Wine Ambassador with us. Wine Ambassador is owned by professional marketers. We understand that customer acquisition is real. We value your time and your energy to build this business correctly. So we allow for incredible and sustainable income for doing things correctly. Also, from the family of Rory and Tanya Rickard to yours comes an investment in actual paid marketing. Rory and Tanya fund the marketing and you get to gain from it. Use it along with the training to utilize the marketing to grow your Wine Ambassador business. Also, we are about making your dreams happen because we have the vehicle and complete business plan to back it to get you educated in marketing, success, and most importantly, with the marketing and investment into your marketing long term so you can succeed at incredible levels. You know, it's great to have a great product and a great way to, deliver that product. Marketing is the place where everything either comes together or falls apart. When you hear about failure rates in business, it's almost always from the lack of marketing, whether it's understanding or the resources. Tanya and I have been so blessed we're able to give you that resource so marketing will not be your problem. And if you can follow our systems, they're proven, you can absolutely win here. And we're putting our money, our mouth, our teaching, our time and energy behind it. We understand true marketing costs. They are not one time, they are consistent and require a long-term understanding and focus. Dollars invested today in marketing are running at a 3-year return on investment right now. ROI. And Tanya and I know this. So we, from our family to yours, are investing in your joint success with you and us. We're investing knowing that we're not going to get a return on our investment for years to come. But with the product such as wine, we know we can do it. We've already proven it out. We just need you to show up, do the work, and follow the teachings. We're going to back you up 100%. So as I explain our simple, lucrative, and long-term income providing compensation plan, realize that the owners also get paid in the same manner. This is so we all win together, and our interests are always in parallel with your success, goals, and most importantly, your dreams. Get with the person that brought you here and get going. We are behind you 1,000%, and we are backing you from our family to yours. Let's make incredible things happen. All right, so we've got 3 ways to get started, and then I'm going to explain the compensation plan. We are simply here at wineambassadorcompplan.com, always available. I've got it on a 2-page view, so you can see the exact compensation plan. It's on 2 pages. First, there's 3 ways to get started, and if you've heard about our incredible wines, and it sounds like too good to be true, become a wine customer for $100, right? You're going to get 4 incredible bottles of wine. Each of our bottles of wine, if they were sold retail, would be between $80 and $120. So basically, one bottle is pretty much the cost of you getting the 4, like in retail value. And there's no way to really understand and know that unless you try it. There really isn't. And then once you try it, you're going to realize this is exactly what they say, if not better than what we say. Our wines are literally made by the best winemakers in Napa and Sonoma, which is arguably the best winemakers in the world. And we literally commission them to make our what we call liquid art. And we've done such an exceptional job of finding the right winemakers, being paired up with exceptional ones that make the incredible vintages that we have. And that's what we have as an opportunity, is to share and educate the world that there's a difference between what you think is a wine that's a wine beverage versus a true, absolute fine premium wine. You know, we are more of boutique wines. These are not mass produced by any means. And when we run out, we run out, and there's always new ones coming in there. We are completely debt free. We don't even have a credit card bill company where we actually have wines being made already for the next 3, 4, and 5 years down the road. You know, a true Cabernet Sauvignon is going to sit in barrels for anywhere from 2 to 3+ years. And our wines are, you know, delivered to our membership when they're ready. If they're not ready, we don't bottle them. We don't speed up the process. We don't cheat the systems or add additives like all these other companies do. We deliver the proper wine made the proper way, and it's ready when it's ready. And we have an amazing tasting crew committee that goes and tastes the wines, and we determine when it's ready to be bottled. If it's not ready, we don't bottle it. We have so many in the process and being made. We just roll them out when they're ready, and that's our commitment to you. So from that, we have our ambassador levels. And before I talk about that, I'm actually going to skip to 3. We have areas in this country of the United States that we cannot ship wine. And we also have countries where we're not able to ship wine yet, and it's all about the pricing. So you're going to hear us roll out new countries all the time, and it's based upon us getting a delivery price to the door of around $125 to $150 US that covers duties, taxes, and the delivery right to their door. You know, we are making it as convenient as possible for our end consumer to get our exceptional wines delivered to their door around the globe. So as we get that facilitated, we're opening those countries up. You know, we're talking about fine premium wines from Napa and Sonoma Valley delivered right to their door, and that's how we open it up there. But as we open up other countries and start marketing, we do have what we call our non-ship states or non-ship countries program, and it involves getting our grapevine system, which does have the BV necessary to cover the compensation. We have had incredible leaders from countries we weren't open up in yet become top earners in our program because they can market where we can ship the wine, and they can participate in that even when we can't ship wine to their location yet. That's our third way. And the person that brought you here, if you qualify for that, will definitely know how to get you into that. The second way is our ambassador entry, and this is where the opportunity really shines. So we have 3 levels of involvement. All 3 have access to the full compensation plan. The difference is what you get in additional case, discounts and access to some of our incredible marketing we do at a corporate level, and also preferential treatment at our events and things that we do. And when you go through what we do here, we have a grand cru level, and I'm going to get to that. So first is our estate member. Anyone that wants to be ambassador can start out at the lowest level. They can start at the reserve level, the grand cru. You can start anywhere, and you can always upgrade. There's no penalty. You just pay the difference, and you receive the difference. And for the person that brings in another ambassador, every time they pay for a starter kit or an upgrade, you get 50% of that. We want to make it so worth your while to train and be responsible for bringing the right people in under the right understanding and education. We make it very lucrative. You get 50%. And just so you know, this is the immediate area where the company is literally investing with you, in creating this incredible opportunity, but also knowing that acquisition cost is real. We are willing to invest with you and lose money initially to bring the new people in, because once they taste our wines and once they understand it, they don't leave. We have a high retention rate, and so it's allowing us to pay you extremely rich. When they sign up as an estate member and get the case at the lowest price possible, which is all our Grand Cru pricing, they spend $300 for a case of wine. Our customer price, our member customer price is $360 for a case. This is Grand Cru pricing. And then we pay you $150 because you get 50% of that. And we also put it into the compensation model of our binary. We literally lose as a company on estates, reserves, and Grand Crus, but we gain in the overall result of what this opportunity provides. And so as opposed to what other companies would do in charging a lot of extra or high cost to get you involved and get more investment from you and bolster up what it costs, we invest with you coming in, give you an amazing value, because once you understand our wines by taste and experience, there is no way you're not going to be proud to represent this. We stand behind everything we do. So estate members come in at $300. You get an incredible case of wine. These 12 bottles are going to be wines from our recent delivery, what's available, and they are going to let you see exactly the quality of wine that we have. It'll blow your mind. And then you get a 10% discount on additional cases of wine. The way the model works is we send out 4 bottles of wine. Those 4 bottles are going to be incredible, but you're going to get favorites. And the only way you can get more of that wine is to order a custom case. And when it's gone, it's gone. Some of our wines are gone within the month we started shipping it. Some last a little longer, but it's not very much longer. We have to really produce as much as we can, and then it's gone. And the bigger we get, the faster they're going to go. So there's a estate member at 300, and then we have the reserve member at 600, and that's 2 cases. And ongoing, you're going to get a 15% discount on additional cases of wine. Then we have our Grand Cru member, which is 1200, and that is 2 incredible cases of wine and our 6-bottle Grand Cru luxury box of exceptional wines. These are the next level wines. Our Grand Cru selection is worth $2,500 dollars for the whole. We have wines in there worth $500-$600 a piece, and we are giving them to you at a $600 cost, which is unfreaking believable. And we pay out 50% of that to the ambassador that brought you in. And when you try those wines, you'll understand. These are exceptional wines, and we get to have that. So we have our standard wines that are amazing, and then we have that next level wine that are going to be the prize wines on any restaurant's menu. That's what we wanted. We wanted to have the best of wines, and we wanted to have great standard wines, and based on the pricing, we can deliver it to our members for almost the same price they're paying for crappy mass-produced wine products. We get to educate the world on what real wine is, and because we eliminate so many distribution points, we go right from our warehouse to your door. We're able to do it and have this incredible opportunity. So our estate members, reserve members, and Grand Cru members, they can come in. You guys can enroll at any level and upgrade at will, and you pay the difference and receive the difference. Now, as a Grand Cru member, you also get a Founder's Black Card while the supplies last, and those black cards give you absolute privileges to special seating at our events, and you get access to our Grand Cru Crush It of Harvest events that we do every Labor Day at our own vineyards out in Napa. Our vineyards are amazing, incredible, rich soils that have never been used with pesticides. They are the top, value producing grapes. We have an amazing vineyard of Pinot Noir, and we have a Syrah that's underway. It's growing in age and getting ready. We are definitely invested in the agriculture of Napa, and that's where our future is, right? So we have these big, huge events, and these harvest events are incredible, where you can literally smash the grapes with your fingers and do a stomp with your hands. I mean, not your hands, but your feet, and you can literally stomp just like you see in the I Love Lucy, right? And we make it a great experience. But we get to have a Napa style celebration in our own vineyards every year during harvest, and only Grand Crus can attend that. And other than that, it's an amazing value. You get 20% off of our already incredible member pricing, but Grand Cru pricing is always going to be the absolute lowest, and Grand Crus get that. And as a Grand Cru member, you understand not only our standard incredible wines, but our Grand Cru wines. And because you have a taste and understanding for those, we actually put you into the corporate marketing. We have our corporate websites for all of our wine brands that we market across the world, and the incoming, members and customers that come in and ambassadors that come in from that marketing are shared in a rotation of our active Grand Cru members. We don't charge you extra to be part of that marketing. That's something we do as a company to build this up as a partnership with you. So, I'm going to walk you through the compensation. There's 5 ways to get paid, and it's based on your level in the company for the big long-term income. And I'll walk you through all this, but there's 5 ways to get paid. Our customers and our ambassadors both get a share in free wine. Our free wine is, an amazing situation. Your first 3 referrals, your first 3 customers are literally worth $400 a year each to you. And it works out in the form of a credit towards your wine of $99.95, and it's based on accumulative sales. are cumulative purchases. So if you refer just one customer and they order month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4, you're going to get credit for free wine, $99.95 towards your wine purchase. If you have 2 customers and they order month 1, month 2, by month 3 you're going to get credit and be working towards literally, an ongoing free wine 2 out of 3 months based on their orders. If you have 3 that are ordering every month, you're going to get free wine every month. And then your 4th customer forward, if you're an ambassador, goes into our ambassador customer acquisition bonus. And this is for both customers and ambassadors because our ambassadors are also customers. And the way this works is your 4th customer forward, you get a $20 acquisition bonus, and then monthly you get $10 for every time they order. For some of our top producers that, add 100 to 150 new customers a year, this is, a very effective way to create thousands of dollars in income per month, just in our second way to get paid. And, if you're part of our influencer program, our influencers get to participate in also the free wine, of course, but our ambassador customer acquisition bonuses, and that's for our influencer program. That's for vetted influencers with a vetted following and that are, part of our outreach to the consumer program. And then you must be working with an ambassador for that. The other way we get paid is wine starter kits. So as you share this opportunity with other people that become ambassadors with us, when they buy their starter kits, whether it's the Estate, Reserve, or Grand Cru, anytime they buy or upgrade, you get 50% of the starter kit. So if they come in at 300, you get 150. If they upgrade for another 300, you get another 150. And if they upgrade again to Grand Cru for an additional 600, you get another 300. Every ambassador is worth upwards of $600 to you, and that rewards you to properly get them trained, spend the time to get them going and understanding what this opportunity is. Then we have our binary pay, and we build a 2-team system. We have a left team and a right team, and the person that's bringing you in is going to put you in their left team or their right team. Whatever team they put you in, that's your strong team, that's your shared team, and we like you to build that team first. And once you understand how to build and you have the understanding down and you know how to duplicate properly and you're committed to not leave, we don't want you to quit on yourself, right? So once you're doing there, then we recommend you start building your other team, your left team or right team, or whatever the alternate team is that you started from. And as you do that, you're going to start getting long-term rewards. And our binary pay works like this. Every Wednesday night at midnight, the system takes a snapshot of your volumes. Whatever volume is the lesser on your left or right leg, it'll pay you up to 22% based on your level or rank in the company. And then we have our check match, and our check match is based on your personally recruited or sponsored ambassadors. And as you teach them to build their left team and right team, and they start getting the binary pay, we give you a bonus on top of that. It doesn't take away from their income. We give you a check match of 30% or 50% based on your level and rank advancement of what they earn. And I got to tell you, we have some of our leaders that spend such good quality time building up their team. They're making more or almost more in this manner than they are in their own binary pay. And that's the way it's meant to be. The more people we help, the more people we, pay it forward to, the more we can earn ourselves. And we really like how we set this up. It's rewarding people for the right attitude and actions that we want. And it's just, it's amazing. So I'm going to walk you through the qualifications. It's pretty simple. We have anywhere from a 1-star ambassador to an executive ambassador. And it's based on the personal ambassadors you bring in. There's a qualifier, and we want you to be getting your wine for free. So we do want you to have at least 3 customers. We want everybody getting free wine. Being an ambassador of a wine program, the biggest perk is getting the wines to try and know it's coming out month by month. And if you can get that for free, that's the best. And that's what we want you to have as a working ambassador, bring in customers, and we want you to have at least 3. So the volume required is another thing. It's on here. It's got the asterisk. It's the only thing that has like a secondary requirement. And that's because we build a binary, a left team and a right team. And we want to make sure that you're building both teams. That's how this works. So no more than 70% of the required volume for your rank can come from any one team, and no less than 30% from the other leg or any of the other team can come. So it's a 70-30 minimum. And obviously we want you to strive for a balanced 50-50 when we realize that that's, statistically hard to do, but we provide so many resources to help you build that. So we strive for that. But it's a 30-70 split, very, very fair. And then that creates your binary percentages from 6% or 0% to 22%. Once you have a left team and a right team, you're building actively. That's the requirement. To be a 2-star, you start getting the binary percentage. But clearly, 22% is super lucrative. Our check match starts at 30% when you're a 3-star, and at 6-star and above, it's 50%. So it's a very simple comp plan. Pretty much works as, you build your business, help others do the same, and the more you help them build their binary and you build in your binary, the more you're going to earn. So get with the person that got you here and thank them and follow the training, and please take advantage of all the resources we're giving you to build this together as a partnership. It's an amazing thing, wine, and it's an amazing vehicle to help your dreams come true. All right, talk to you soon. Bye for now.
All right, let me stop the screen share. Fantastic, right? There's a video, that call that he usually does, how he breaks down his comp plan, how lucrative, how simple it is, and how rewarding it is to just go share beautiful wine with other people. Doesn't get any better than that. So get back to the person who invited you. Let them know you want to try the wines, or you want to make this your side gig, or you want to start working toward making this your new career, like you heard Shar do tonight. Fire the boss at the JOB. Join us on this journey. Join us on this mission. We welcome you with open arms, and get ready to enjoy some fine wine.